So here we have the inscription Magnus Princeps et Magnus Emiras Sultanus and DNS Mehmed. I believe it means Lord.
Okay.
Yes, there's some sort of floral or foliate decoration in his turban. Well, we think that because it's the only piece, the only edition of this particular medal, and because it was made prior to the conquest of Constantinople, that it must have been made as a personal commission, because no one else would have made a medal of him. This small hole at the top, which is perfectly centered and was there in the original casting, makes us think that it might have been suspended and perhaps worn.
Hi, I'm Oliver White and I'm the head of Islamic and Indian art at Bonhams here in London. I'm here today to give you a sneak peek of our Islamic and Indian art auction, which is taking place tomorrow at 11 a.m. Yeah, we've got a number of really fascinating pieces, including what we believe to be the earliest portrait of Mehmed the Conqueror, which is in the form of a bronze medallion produced in Renaissance Italy. We have a beautiful Iznik dish dating to around 1575 and a number of Iznik tiles, some Ottoman firmans, a few Ottoman swords, and textiles and such things as that. Well, we believe it to be incredibly significant because we believe it dates to around 1450, which, until it was rediscovered around 20 years ago, the earliest portrait of Mehmed was dated to around 1470, 1475, and that's the Bellini oil painting in the National Gallery in London. And this medal, we believe, dates to 1450 and was produced prior to the conquest of Istanbul. And for this reason, it's very important. Yes, the medal describes him as a Magnus Princeps, and the wording that is used in the Latin around the portrait is what gives us an indication of its early date, because there's no use of an imperial title, which was used after the conquest of Constantinople. And this wording is also used on a treaty with Venice, between the Ottomans and Venice, in the 1440s, and for this reason we've tied it into that date. The medal has a really interesting provenance. It comes from a sale in Italy in around 2000, and prior to that it was in an Italian collection since the 19th century. Here we've got a beautiful Ottoman sword from the Khalil collection of arms and armour, which is also being sold tomorrow. And this has a blade which dates to the 16th century, and it has beautiful gold inlaid calligraphy with Quranic verses running along it on both sides, and also some beautiful foliate decoration with a slightly later hilt from the 17th century, which is a classic type made in silver. Here we have a beautiful Ottoman bow dating to the 18th century, which is decorated in lacquer with flower decoration, and it's in fairly good condition for its age, as you can see.